What's happening, YouTube? Actually recording for the first time in quite some time. Playing some Path of Exile here with my new Marauder class. I actually became, what do you call it? Sorry, one of the bronze contributors because I'm a tight ass. And I got myself a nice little backpack thing there. Spent the rest on a skull, which is completely unnecessary, and bought an extra 6 tabs in my stash, which is fantastic. Oh, and on top of that, I get myself a nice looking portal. Fucking awesome. There are, of course, other variations of it, so you can get, I think, 3 more levels of it, which range from $50, $100, 200 and something dollars, $900. It's it gets pretty insane, but considering this game has apparently a 10-year plan, it is free to play just to try it anyway. You might as well give it a go. You'll probably end up putting money into it. Don't judge this game based upon the first act either. It just gets better and better and better, unlike some other games I won't mention. So yeah, looking pretty badass. This is actually a build that I saw Ziggy D working on. I'll give you a link to the description of that below, which essentially will have me using Infernal Blow as my main thing, but I'll link that with a bunch of other stuff to actually make it hit multiple enemies and do a bunch of other shit as well. So it's going to be like super tanky, quite movie, because you'll get leap slam later on. Basically, Infernal Blow, once you actually hit someone, or sorry, kill them with Infernal Blow, they blow up, obviously damaging people nearby as well, for 25% of their health. And also, on top of that, when you couple it with, I think it's melee splash and other type of stuff as well. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It becomes quite a handy AoE damaging type spell, which is good. Very good. Right now, obviously this is the very beginning of everything, so I'm not going to be pretty much showing you any of how the actual thing looks. You'll probably be able to see it in Ziggy D's version of the videos. How cool is that? Running around in the embers, like, trailing behind him and shit. Awesome. What am I going to do? Right. So the ever impressive passive skill tree. I haven't really invested too much into it, but mainly it's going to be a lot of life stuff. I think we're going to take resolute technique, so we just keep hitting. Considering we're using a two-handed, it's a little bit slower, so I'm guessing that's a lot better, so you don't have to miss and be like counting the seconds between your other shot. A lot of resistances, a lot of life, a lot of life regen as well. I think we're going towards blood magic as well to spend life instead of mana, which would be pretty damn good. I think we're doing unwavering stance as well, because being stunned is kind of shit, very shit. So we'll just go ahead and pick that, and iron reflexes, I think that's part of it as well. I think it actually goes up here into certain other things. You'll be able to see this passive tree when you go into the link that I'll leave, all that type of shit. And also you'll be able to see the weapon that he uses as well, which is the one that we're going to be aiming for as well, which is good for life leech, I think. I'm not really too sure. Still new to this game. Pretty much everything I say, take it with a grain of salt. Multiple grains of salt. So yeah. And in case you're wondering, game is based on microtransactions, from what the aforementioned shit was. What's the daily deal today? Oh yeah, I got that as well for my hunter, or ranger, sorry. So yeah, I picked up the stash tab bundle, which that roughly equates to $15 US. So when you actually buy the 50 pack, which is if you buy the 50 pack here, you get 400 points, which is roughly $40. So it's not that bad. You get a couple of items which are probably going to be worth like 20 or 200 points or something each anyway. and then you get your 400 points on top of that, or you could just go for the usual things here. But there's only 2 mentioned here. When you go onto the website, there is a lot of other shit. Oh yeah, and the other ones later, they actually give you like a t-shirt and a hoodie and shit, which is actually quite nice. Quite nice indeed. Oh, really? That's all I did? And I still missed a crate. Give me that. So I'll just play a little bit of this so you can guys see how tanky this guy is right off the bat. So I finished the game once. Using Ranger class, which is another build.
A slave is not even worthy of death.
Oh, okay, that's pretty dark. Actually, sound a little bit, maybe. Just a little. Just a. How's it? Most aggressive sex I've ever heard. Reverb? What the fuck is reverb? I don't even know. Mouse. Yeah, so I finished the game once with the Ranger, so I kinda know a little bit of what I'm doing. That Ranger is another build that Ziggy D also mentioned. Yes, I know I'm mentioning his name quite a lot, but he's pretty much one of the only references I got to go on. And maybe Kriparian, if I said his name right. Apologies if I didn't. Nice. Oh yeah. You stop rezzing him. There you go, mate. So I'm not really showing you much of this thing. So if you hit them, okay, there's a bit of lag there. Oh dear God. See they blow up? Oh yeah, damaging the surrounding people. Fuck it, get that.
My mana's gone.
What do you mean my mana's gone? You piece of shit. You boy. Oh no. Alright, cool. That's OOS. Yep, there we go. So this game does desync a little bit, and by desync I mean, I guess for lack of a better word, it kind of just lags out. It looks like you're doing something, but you're not. Or it looks like... What the hell? It looks like there's nobody around you, but you're getting hurt. That type of shit. It's really not as bad as some people say it is. Oh, okay. Take my bat! Oh! Okay. Don't you dare fucking res people. Fucking bastards. You. Resing animation's actually quite good. Oh yeah! Oh, in case you're wondering where you get your skills from as well, in case you have not, for some weird reason, not played this game, go away. You get gems. You put the gems in your sockets corresponding to a different color. These little links actually link up to different gems, so you can support one gem, say Infernal Blow, by putting a support gem in there, which just makes that better. May increase the mana spend, but whatevs. And yeah, then you can put the gems which give you skills onto your skill points. Skill bar, sorry. Now on top of that, everything that you get in here is completely passive. 100% passive. No active spells in there, which is quite good. Anyway, I mean, it looks just way over the top, but every single choice in here does make sense to a particular build. I'm not saying there's an unlimited number of builds in here, but I am going to say there is a shite ton. Which is great. Once you actually understand it, plan a little bit, or like I'm doing, cheat, and just go find some shit online, it starts to make a lot of sense. Also, this game is dark and gritty. I fucking love it. Oh, I love it. So far, still kind of an indie developer, even though I hear they got like about 50 staff working on a game, but the majority of that's customer service also, I heard. Which is good, because the game is brilliant. So yeah, that's why I decided to pump my $50 into it as well. Support the bastards. They're from New Zealand. I won't hold that against them. But yeah, so far having a really good time playing. Been playing for quite some time. Been trying, because I got like ADD gaming, I've been trying to get into other games, like Guild Wars 2. Don't get me wrong, Guild Wars 2 is fucking fantastic, but if you're not playing with anyone, it's fucking tedious. It starts just becoming a hunt for like hidden objects and shit like that. That couldn't have gone better. Oh, hello. Chatters. Alright, it's getting pretty heavy. Oh, dear God. Fucking die, mate. There you go. You gave me a longsword. Look at that shit, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. Fucking longsword. Two-handed sword! Can't use because I have no dex! Oh, that's another thing as well. Doesn't really matter what character you actually... Well, it kind of matters a little bit what character you choose. To where you start off. Like, here's one starting point. That's a strength, magic, dex. And then you've got your strength magic hybrid, dex magic hybrid. Oh, that's magic there. Oh, that's the scion. Starts right off in the middle. It's a character you unlock after you finish the game, and that's your dex strength hybrid there as well, which kind of, that's where every character starts. I think that's the duelist, that's the old dude, the witch, the young guy with a bowl haircut, kind of looks like a thief, then you got your ranger, then you got your scion, and then you got your marauder, or your barbarian, if lack of a better word. It's kind of cool. The Marauder looks like Maori, and he's actually voiced by a New Zealander guy, so it makes sense. It's pretty cool. Authenticity. Indeed. Still grieves. Still grieves, man. Hold up. No, I'm alright. Hello. Oh, fucking. Oh, you like it? Go. Dead now. You go dead now too. No idea where I'm going. There is a little map in the corner, but it's a little hard to see because it's pretty damn small. There is no zoom function on it as far as I can tell. Really? When you bring up the map. In the dungeon it doesn't look too bad, but when you're outside, it looks like a diagram. It's kind of bad. But apart from that, this game looks fucking fantastic. Look at that. It's even got the warping around the heat coming off it, everything. So good. So good. It also doesn't have that thing that Diablo 2 had where fires have shadows. They cast shadows around objects. They don't have shadows themselves. I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find a video on it. But yeah, this game is very dungeon crawling kind of attitude. None of this open area, run around with your head cut off thing. Even though you do kind of have that shit in it, they pull it off very well, I think. And by the end of the game, honestly, the final act is like good. It just keeps getting better and better and better. And the last boss fight is just insane. I absolutely love it. It freaked the shit out of me the first time I had it because like it was actually pretty hard, but in a good way. I prefer a game to be hard, take me a while to finish, rather than I just power on through it and then get straight to farming, which is boring as fuck. How am I supposed to get over there? And on a plus note here in Australia, there you go, fucking, oh yeah. Yeah, on a plus note here in Australia, for any Americans watching, you can now buy Blue Moon beer here in Australia. It's a little more than what you're expecting to pay back in the States. It's about $48, but that beer is fantastic. Picked up like 2 cases of that shit at Costco's and a Costco pizza. Oh, perfect combination. Waypoint, girl. Got my waypoint, girl. I don't need to go back yet. Oh, and with waypoints, make sure you touch them. If you go near them, I don't think it activates it. You actually have to touch it, I think. Touch it gently. Fuck off. Really missed? Yeah, that's what you get. That's what you get, son! All day. Yeah! Go away. Driftwood Club, now I'm alright. I got a bigger stick to wave around in your face. That's one thing I don't understand. How does blood and guts come out of those guys when they're bones? I'm not complaining, I like the gore. I'm just posing a question. That looks delectable. Ooh! Jade Chopper, 2-handed axe. Why the fuck not? Oily. Why would you want a vest that's. Steel Greaves, no. Goat Head, no. Jade Hatchet. One-headed, no. Driftwood Scepter, no. Travel Club. Travel Club! Chain Belt! Nah, I'm alright. Yeah, I guess I was alright. Oh wait, can I actually take this shit back? Might as well. Oh shit, I don't have any room. Ah, fuckers. I'm too far from me portal. So I use that portal because it looks badass. Ah, yeah. Oh, hello. Might want to sell my shit, because I think you're probably going to give me a reward, because I'm, you know, awesome and stuff. Nah, I'm alright. I'm alright. I'm alright. Yeah, I'm alright. I'm alright. Dispels burning. Yeah, why not? Ah! That's right, you gotta do that, don't you? 24 to 37, 1 to 14, and I've got 14 to 23, and 1 to 15. That'll do more damage, wouldn't it? Indeed! Plus it looks more badass.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, that's another thing. You don't actually get gold in this game. They give you shit to barter with. But all of these things actually have something that makes them good. So that improves quality of armor. That upgrades a normal item to a magic item. That, I think, alteration shard. Stack it and it gives you an orb of alteration for like 20 of them. And same with that one, Orb of Transmutation. Stack that to do that. Stack that to do that. All that type of shit. I'll show you in a sec. Okay, so these are all my currencies so far. One thing I've noticed though, it'll stack things outside of things. So like you got 30, you can do a stack of 40. Why the fuck won't you just stack it in there? Huh? That's what I thought. 1 and 7. Makes sense. 1 and 3. Damn it! It's not that big a gripe, to be honest. Got all these gems. Oh, so good. Fucking gems, yeah. But essentially, blue, red, green, you've got magic, strength, and dex. Which is great. Different weapons that I've actually found. I've actually found a unique. These don't have a level requirement, so they're actually quite good. Unfortunately, this restricts the amount of skills that I can possibly use with my dude, so no go on that. Yeah. I got rings and amulets and shit. Got armors and shit. Some of the armors look fucking just beastly. Fucking brilliant. Get text. No, I'm not. Yeah. So that's a brief rundown of what this game is about, what this game does look like. I'll be posting up more and more videos. I've got my other character to go to as well. I've got a couple of friends who play this game who like to enjoy killing things or freeing them from their physical shell. Yeah, that sounds better. Oh, I forgot to get my reward. Reward! Yeah, fuck you!
There's a fine line between man.
Kill Brutus. Who's Brutus? I don't even know who Brutus is. Oh, and another thing, if you're looking for parties, go to the fucking notice board. Got public parties, you can just join in. These people are just like, hey, we'll question through. You want to do your thing. Do your thing. Mm-hmm. Can I get an amen? It's actually really cool, I thought. And on top of that... Yeah, I know. Yes, I know. What else? Social panel. Oh, I do have a guild. Pork chop sandwiches. Eating sandwiches. We don't have a tag. Apparently if you want a tag you actually need maps which contain letters and you can put a tag on it. So far I've invited a couple of people who are just my mates. No biggie. Yeah, but you can actually get like a guild stash and shit, and later on there's going to be guild challenges and achievements and shit that you can actually put into the game. So yeah, really looking forward to that. Why is that body so huge? He died from gigantism. Yeah, hope you enjoyed watching. I'll be making a whole bunch more of these if I have the time. Sorry, I work full time. I don't really have a lot of time to put this shit up. Plus, living in Australia, uploading a video usually takes overnight. But thanks for watching anyway. Have a good one.